You're up higher.
All right, let's get this turned the right way. It's gonna look backwards for you and me. Hey everybody, we are going live and you will be so proud of me, especially all you studio members. You know that I am technologically challenged. Quit correcting me. Oh, sorry. I am technologically challenged, but I actually learned how to get the landscape instead of portrait. So, hey.
Yay!
Are you proud of me?
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. Okay. So let me know who all is on. I see there are about 19 people.
Oh, wow.
If you want to let us know where you're watching from and how many kids and even the names of your kids, we would love to know. I'm Alicia Greathouse for all of you who are just joining us, and this is my lovely daughter Olivia, who
Hello.
looks much bigger than me because of our perspective.
I am very tall though. So.
You are tall. I'm gonna have to sit on a book.
I'm trying to find the video here on my feed.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna find the video on my feed too, so I can see somebody's. Janet's here. Hold on, Janet. Yes, we have started, so I don't know if you can see us now. You should be able to click on the video.
Oh, it's at Flourish in the Masterpiece.
This is the first time we've done it on our Masterpiece Society page. Normally we're doing this in our private group for studio members and customers. So we just wanted to open this up for everybody. This is a Friday. Thank God it's Friday. And it's always fun to have something to do on Friday, especially art. So I see little things going up, so you need to read out.
Yeah, we've got lots of comments.
Olivia is my eyes. Those are spooky eyes.
Well, there are so many comments. Give me just a second.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna wait and let a few more people get on. While she's finding where we are, let me find where we are too. That's sort of embarrassing. There we are. Okay. And I need to mute myself. So I just wanted to go over with you what we're gonna need. I have some watercolor paper and I've just cut it up into various sizes. So the first thing I want you to think about is, do you want to make something for your room? Do you want to make Valentine's cards to give to friends and family? And that will determine what size you want to cut your little pieces of paper. So these would be cute to give as cards. I keep holding them in the wrong direction because it is actually flip-flopped to us. But anyway, these are little ones, but then if you want to frame them, you could do a bigger one. You could do a 5x7 or an 8x10. So that's up to you. This today can be a practice, and then this weekend you can just make as many cards as you want to. So you're gonna need your watercolor paper, and then of course your watercolors. We've got several different, this is my watercolor tray. It's disgusting looking, but it works. These are just Crayola watercolors, and will you pass me that other one? Then we got just a simple praying set that Olivia's gonna have to open for me. Oh, I got it, woo! Just praying. And also, oil pastels. I want to show you the ones we're using, which are the Pentel Arts oil pastels. I think this is probably $8 or $10 for a set of 50. If you don't have oil pastels, then you can just use crayons. So, are you where you can read some of the comments to me so I can say hey?
Everybody has been commenting where they are. The one at the top, Sarah Lambton Pipes, she said, hi, we are watching from, is that Colorado?
Yeah.
With her daughter, Josephine.
Hi, Sarah. Hi, Josephine.
Shannon Blackerby, Beatrice.
Oh, Beatrice. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Beatrice. She's 5.
Margaret Miller, Clara and Sawyer in Kansas.
Hi, Clara. Hi, Sawyer.
Let's see, Allison Wheeler with Sadie.
Hey, Allison. Oh, Sadie. They're at home.
Hi from Albuquerque.
You should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque. Sorry, I'm waxing Bugs Bunny. Who is in Albuquerque? You didn't tell me.
Oh, I just had it up. Deborah Romero.
And Isabella.
Yes.
Oh, hi, Isabella. Hi, Deborah.
Kale.
And Kate.
I think the
Kale. Oh,
Kale
see,
Richards.
that's why she reads and I don't.
Andrew and Cameron.
Hey, Andrew. Hey, Cameron.
Nicolene Blaker, Elsie and Marcidi from Idaho.
Mercedes.
Mercedes.
Oh, that's pretty.
From Idaho.
Elsie.
That is.
Hi, girls.
Let's see. Watching from Panama City, Florida with Anna, Sam, and Daddy Derek. And that is Brandy Carlson.
Awesome. We got a dad. That's cool. I tried to get my 17-year-old son to be in here with us, but he went for a walk in the woods. I don't know why.
Let's see. Jennifer Troncone, I believe I hope that's how you pronounce it.
Oh, they're in PA.
Pennsylvania. With 11-year-old Gigi, 5-year-old Bo, and they're
Hey,
ready to go.
Gigi and Bo.
Daniel
And
Joshua.
Joshua. I'm reading it with you now. Hannah, Simon in Idaho, and Mom Ashley. Ella Kay from Covington. Oh, you're close to us. We're over near Athens.
All right, Deborah Romero says that they can see
Yay.
us.
Jennifer and her daughter,
In Eastern
Savannah. Hey, Savannah. Awesome. We got some teenagers. At least your teenager didn't go walking in the woods.
Maddie with Robin Cool. They're watching from Pennsylvania?
Yeah, PA.
Okay.
Hey, Maddie.
Sure. Sadie in Clearwater, Florida with Allison Wheeler.
We already said hey to Allison.
Oh,
Allison's my friend. And Sadie. Hey, Sadie again.
Luke, Alessandra, Arabella, and Jacob.
Wow, I love those names.
In
Hey,
California.
kids. I'm just going to let Olivia say.
Yolanda and Bailey from Tennessee.
Hey,
Yolanda
Bailey and
Moneyhan.
Yolanda.
Iris and JL in Richmond, Virginia.
Oh, I love those. Y'all have some awesome kid names. Hey, Iris and JL.
So then there's Xander and Saren.
Saren. Ooh, I like those too.
Ohio. Hello from New York, Anna and Logan.
Anna and Logan. I see Jen. Jen, is it just you by yourself? Your girls didn't want to draw with me today?
Emily Rice, Ewan, I believe.
Oh, okay. She says she's got Brooklyn and Taylor.
Okay.
Tay-Tay.
Olivia and Olga. Hey, that's my name.
Yeah, I named you.
La-
Hi, Olivia and Olga. Olga's mom, I think. Yeah.
Laura with her 6-year-old daughter, Abigail in
Hey,
Texas.
Abigail and Sophia. Fiona, I love that name
I do
too.
too.
Evie. Quentin and Mom Lynn. I'm just like taking over again. Tina. And she didn't share her kids, but hey, Tina's kids. Jennifer. She couldn't get her 13-year-old. He's probably in the woods. Well, fine.
Hello
And
from
there's
Sacramento.
Jardel. Yay, all her kids. Y'all, you know I love you, and I love to see your kids' amazing art. Y'all just have a whole, I don't even know, is it Manalo? How do you say your name, Jardel? Well, you can't actually, I can't hear you if you say it, so, but you have an awesome family of artists. I love seeing all your pictures.
There is, I'm going to pronounce that Rika.
Rika?
With Akshat.
Oxshot?
I'm not sure
Her
how to
son.
pronounce it.
Oh,
And
that's
then,
cool. I like that.
Del-
Hello, sorry if we don't know how to pronounce your name, but it's cool.
Delicia or Delicia and Rachel from Texas.
There is
Emily
my
and
cousin
Ameline.
Georgia watching
Hi,
me.
Georgia.
Do you have Ruby with you, Georgia? Because she should be in school right now. Oh, wait, sorry. Georgia is my cousin, and Ruby is public school, but it's okay if she wants to watch with us. At least maybe Samantha can watch.
Steve and Kendra, and then
Hey,
Annabelle,
Steve and
Jillian,
Kendra.
Ingrid, and Louie.
Wowza. Okay, I'm gonna like quit because this is going on and on,
Yeah,
but
we
you
can
can
just go on.
It's so good to see everybody. So I'm gonna show you what we're gonna make. These are our abstract hearts. This one is upside down. How embarrassing. Okay, and all these are is we have just colored on the paper with the crayons or the oil pastels, and then we go over it with with our watercolors. So these are all the oil pastel ones, and you can see how rich and creamy they look because they are. But this one and this one, these were done with crayons. So you can get, dadgum, I should have not flipped it, but these are just, you can get really nice, cool, thin lines and small details with the crayons. You don't get as rich of a texture and color as, say, the oil pastels, but you do get a lot more variety in your line work. So just choose what you want to do, and we're going to go ahead and get started. But first, I just clawed myself. I want to let you know that all of you who are subscribers to the Masterpiece Society, this is the abstract heart inspired by Jim Dine that we did last year in the Masterpiece Society studio. This is a member exclusive, but for all of our subscribers, I am going to send you a private link where you can do this one. This is done with acrylics, just an abstract acrylic painting. I'll send you the link, and I'm going to keep that link up until the day after Valentine's Day, because like I said, this is exclusive for our studio members, but I want you to have the opportunity to paint this, because this is probably my most favorite abstract heart painting ever, because I don't know, I got so carried away with it I couldn't quit after we filmed the video. So gonna make sure that you're signed up at masterpiecesociety.com. I think you'll get a little box that says subscribe. You'll get a link to this, but first you'll actually get the link to the Bluebird lesson. If you've done the Bluebird lesson, you can just disregard that, but I'll be sending this out this afternoon. And then for our studio members, I wanted to remind you, let me hold it right. Woo. This is Clementine Hunter's zinnias picture. It's based off one of her zinnia pictures. And so I wanted to remind you that that is in the holiday section for Black History Month. So make sure you go and paint these awesome zinnias. I love Clementine. We also have some blog posts on the blog, biography for her, Lawrence,
Pippin, Douglas, and did you say Lawrence? I can't remember their last name.
Oh, can't remember. Anyway,
Taylor.
All right. Taylor. Oh, Taylor?
There was a Taylor, wasn't there?
I don't think so.
Tanner.
Tanner, that's it. We're so awesome. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get started. So grab your papers, and I am gonna have to flip my screen. We're gonna go, let's see, let me move all this out of the way that I've pulled out, make you really close. Sorry to be right in your face. We're gonna go upside down, and hopefully, I can't tell if
It'll probably show up in just a moment.
we're on a delay. You know what? If you could run in there and grab my squirt bottle. I forgot to get my squirt bottle.
This one? Maybe that's more.
Yeah. No, I'm good. Okay, so I am going to squirt down our watercolor trays. This just helps activate the watercolors. You don't have to do this, but I like doing it. And this will give us a lot of different colors to choose from. You're left-handed, so you probably want to put some over there, don't you?
It's fine.
And I just squirted my whole table. Okay, so what did I do with that? Let's do this big one first. So you want pastels or do you want crayons? Okay. So basically, you can just choose whatever color you want. And I think I'm gonna start with a red heart. Just draw you. You can make it wonky. You can make it tall and skinny or short and round, however you want to. I think that I want to make this one stripy. So I'm going to pick out several different colors. I'm going to get, I don't want that color blue, I want this color blue. So all I'm gonna do with this is just go back and forth with different.
You should move it a little more that way.
Which way? This way?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that the heart's a little more centered.
Where's my green? I was gonna do a green. So, like I said, I'm just choosing different colors, and I'm kind of pressing down a little bit more. In a little bit, I'll swing you over to Olivia's heart. Well, let me just go ahead and swing you over for a moment.
I've only got the outline going.
But it's pretty. She likes purple. Purple's her favorite color.
After blue.
After blue. And what else? Where's my pink? I want a pink.
I would like.
So what you want to do is make sure to leave some white spaces in your hearts. You don't have to color them in all the way, because that's what's going to make it really cool after we come back and add our watercolors to it. You can choose your favorite colors. You don't have to do stripes. You could do polka dots. You can do flowers. We probably will do several different kinds just to give you some ideas. I thought this was a purple, but it was a blue.
Do you want
It's okay, it'll mess up my pattern. Can't mess up my pattern. All right, I'm gonna stop with that. So I have basically put all these different colors inside my heart. I just wanna maybe knock the crumbs off, but you don't have to. You can actually leave them there because they'll make cool little marks when we get to putting the watercolors on. So once you've got your heart colored in and you like it, then it's time to add some watercolor to it. So I'm gonna grab my water over here. And all I'm gonna do is dip my brush in, this is an aqua color. You can do the whole background an aqua color if you want to. That is way too much color on my thing, so I'm gonna add a little bit of water to move this around. And then see how I just go right over the center of the heart, and I'm going right over all of my oil marks. And then you see that the blue kind of gathers up where we left the white spaces. So there's one with stripes. Why am I talking so hickish? I just said there's. There is one with stripes and a solid background color. So I'm gonna set that aside and let it dry. And now I'm going to wipe my table and let's do a smaller one. Oh, here, Olivia's not done with hers, but I'm just gonna show it to you right now.
I'm taking my own sweet time.
It's pretty. So I'll let you keep going, and then, is this the purple you were using?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
No, well,
Oh, you're done with it?
yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
So I thought I would do a cool long one and make it kind of wonky. Like, it doesn't have to be a perfect looking heart. And you notice that I kind of go back over them just to get a little bit thicker line. So let's do polka dots in this one.
Let's do your purple again.
I'm sorry, I should have put it back in the...
It's
I'm
okay.
hoarding all the colors over here. Where's that deep pink? There it is. I thought that was pink. It may not be pink. And let's do some yellow. And then this time I'm going to use several different colors for the background. I'm going to move this water over here, so let me know when you need it. I'm going to do pink right here, and then maybe we'll run some orange in here. And how about, that might not look good together, but we'll see. Some green. And just overlap it. I already need some cleaner water. This yellow's not picking up. Let's do a deeper yellow. There we go. So you can give it all these different colors and just let them run into each other. The more abstract, the cooler I think it looks. Oh, I like that green. Now I'm stealing Olivia's green. Look at that. Okay, so I'm gonna call that one done and I'm gonna set it aside. And so for this one, I think I'm gonna pick up some crayons. I'm trying to see which colors I wanna use. Let's do violet red. Because I have this idea. It just came into my head. It might turn out really awful. We'll see though. So once again, I'm gonna do a long, skinny heart. And now I'm going to make it look like roses. And all I'm gonna do is just do some little, what are these? Swirlies? Little, I'm just, yeah, kind of just making little circles, little spirals. This is probably not one you dudes would want to do, but maybe the girls would want to do this. Maybe no one but me would want to do this because I love roses. Okay, so there are my roses. I'm gonna add some red ones in here. You can make them all the same size or you can vary the sizes. And basically this is gonna look like a wreath. And the reason I'm doing this with the crayons is because they're a little bit pointier. You don't have that blunt tip like you do with the oil pastels. And then next, I'm gonna grab a green one. And I'm just gonna come back through here and add in just some little leaf shapes every once in a while. You can color them in or you can leave them open in the middle. And I'm just making them go up and down in all directions. So let's put one right there. Okay, so basically I'm done with that one. And I'm thinking that I want like a really, really red color. So I'm gonna dip into this Crayola one over here and see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna go right around the whole thing with my red. I hope that you've put something on your table instead of painting on it like I'm doing. Okay, so this one is, oh, now I just got another idea. Okay, this one is done, and I think that maybe the red would have been a little too dark, but what if I had taken like a white crayon and written inside it? That would have been really cool. So you could write, I love you, but only give that to your parents or your dog, not your cats. Okay.
You love the cats?
Yeah, oh, let me show you. Yeah, we love our cats, but we had to put them up because they're kind of crazy right now. This one is Olivia's, the first one. So she is working on her second one. She's taking a lot more time and being really cool with hers. So, what was I gonna do? Oh, now I wanted to do, since that one was kind of girly, let's do something that is more Jim Dine inspired. We did talk about Jim Dine. He is a modern artist. He is still alive. He has painted over 1 million hearts. And since he's still alive, he's probably going to paint well over that amount. And they're all abstract. It's really cool. So you can just add all sorts of colors. And that's what I'm gonna do with this. You can get crazy. You can do designs inside. Where's that little piece? I'm gonna have to. And he likes to take and add black around the borders of his hearts. Not all of his hearts, but some of them. So you can make these really cool. They don't have to be frou-frou. Hearts are not just for girls. Okay, and I think I want to add some blue around that. And I'm only gonna add blue on this outer side, just to give it a little bit more abstract look. So, but you know what? I think I do want to color a little bit more on the inside. And let me show you while we're doing this, the great thing about oil pastels is that you can take your finger, you don't have to use your finger, but you could use a cotton swab or a Q-tip. A Q-tip is a cotton swab, or a cotton ball, and you could just smear the colors together. Blend them. Maybe not the black so much, but it would be cool to just blend them a little bit, let them bleed into one another. So I think because these are such dark colors that I am going to get some bright yellow for my background. Would you dump our water out and change it for me?
Yeah.
Thank you. And so I'm coming back in over my oil pastels with my yellow watercolor, and you can see how that fills in the center. These look a little bit more like something Jim Dine would produce. Oh, let me see your second one, Livy.
Well, it didn't turn out very good. I didn't finish it.
Oh, she didn't finish it, but it is cute. You need to finish it. Just add some color to the background. Or you don't have to add color to the background. Don't let me make you do what you don't want to do. You make your hearts the way you want to. So here is my fourth one. I'm gonna set it aside. And now I'm gonna go back to frou-frou. Because I sorta am frou-frou.
Sorta?
Sorta. I'm gonna do a short one, and so I'm turning my, look, I've got stuff all over my fingers. It might be wise to every now and then wipe your fingers off so that you're not smearing. Let's see what I want to do with this. I think I'm gonna make some little scallops around it. Oh, there's your Beethoven piece that you didn't want to hear.
Not that I don't like this piece. I mean, I love basically anything by Beethoven. It's just the fact that we listen to it every single day.
Sorry. I like it.
It's a good piece.
Okay, so I'm gonna add another one right there to make it look a little longer. So I just put little ruffles around this one, and what I'm gonna do is you could take a white crayon, or I'm gonna just use my white oil pastel, and I'm gonna come in here and color inside these little scallops that I made. That one didn't leave me much room, so it won't show up as much there. And my white pastel is not quite white. And I'm going to take my crayon, and oops, I just broke my crayon.
Good job.
And I'm writing the word. I don't know, can you see it? Don't tell them. If they can't see it, they're just gonna have to wait. It's gonna be like magic. It's invisible ink. I'm scaring myself. Am I scaring you, Olivia?
A little bit.
Sorry. Okay, so now I'm gonna go again with the red. I'm just gonna do it in the center. Look, see what I did there? It says love. Okay, scaring self. I'm gonna stop being goofy. Well, no, I can't really stop.
Being goofy.
I won't stop being goofy, but...
Stop, won't stop. Take that.
All right, I think I'm gonna go with a pink on the outside. Someone, I won't tell you who, but her initials are Olivia, took my water.
I am so
It's
sorry.
away from...
Is that better for you?
That's sort of, but I might knock it over. So I hope that y'all are painting with me, and I hope that you will let your moms post it. You can post it on this Facebook page, and then I'll reshare it, or even better is if they can post it on Instagram and tag me at Masterpiece Society so that I will see it. I don't want to miss anybody's, and sometimes I do when I'm not tagged. Sometimes I do when I am tagged because I'm me. But so this is my 5th one, I think. So isn't that cute? Another idea, you could take a piece of watercolor paper and fold it over so it looks like a card, and you could do something on the outside and the inside, but you'd have to let each side dry before you do the next side. So let's do another cool abstract one, and I want to make a blue heart. Why do I keep making them like this? They all, okay, I did. This one is different because the other one was taller on the other side. Let's make this one really cool and blend all the blues together. So that means I need to decide, let's get this one. It's the darkest blue, and I'm gonna come around the outside of my heart. So I've got my darker blue on the outside and sort of a medium blue on the inside. And here's a lighter blue. And I guess that this is my lightest shade of blue. So I'm gonna go ahead and color this one all the way in. That kind of looks funny, but I don't have any Q-tips with me. Let's just try doing it with my finger. So I'm just gonna take my finger and just follow the heart around and just press down and kind of blend these shades together. I'm going to blend the outside a little better. Kind of gives it looks a little like it's been airbrushed or something. So I'm letting my finger go outside the line to give it this little bit on the white too. And now I'm blending the lighter shades of blue together. I love oil pastels. They are so cool. So much fun to create with. Plus they're messy, and I love messy, except in my kids' rooms. You know what? I kind of want to add a little bit of this lighter shade to the outside.
Could you pass the crayons?
Yes, I can. Whoops. And all these that I've laid out in front of me.
Thank you.
You want the white one that I broke? All right, so I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. Just kind of feather it out onto the white. Another cool thing with oil pastels, if you've taken any of my Mixing with the Masters courses, we've done oil pastels with Monet and Picasso, and I can't remember who else. Seems like there was one other person. But you can actually take baby oil or olive oil and put it on a paintbrush. It would need to be a paintbrush that you're not going to use with acrylic paints or watercolors. You need to keep all your oils separate from your acrylics and watercolors. But you can just put a little bit on your paintbrush of the oil and move these colors around. You'd probably want to put it on a canvas instead of paper, unless you get some oil paper. You can get a pad, like this is watercolor paper. You can actually buy some that is for oil. But it makes it so much fun spreading it around. So many different things you can do with oil pastels. So I am trying to decide what color I want my outside to be. And I think I want to add this cool green of Olivia's. So I'm gonna borrow, I'm not gonna steal. I'm gonna borrow her watercolor. And see how I'm just, once again, bringing it down over my oil pastels. Okay, this one is totally my favorite out of all the ones I've done. Okay, so I am actually out of paper. Let me show you some more of Olivia's. This one's cool that she did the hearts facing each other. It kind of looks like a butterfly. And you could make a little body here and a head and some antenna. Did I show? Is that?
You haven't shown it since I added color.
Okay.
But it's just
she added color to this one. That one looks southwestern, like we would see in Texas at my in-laws' house. So let me show you some of the ones we already did. You've already seen them if you've seen the picture. These were basically, they're all basically the same. Kind of did it the way I did this one. Just adding different colors, blending them together with my finger. Here I added some of the white so that it would look a little like it's shiny. I blended some purples and pinks and reds, some blues, yellows and oranges. And that one is the same as that. And I think I've got another one right here. So these are all basically the same. And then I just come over it with my watercolors. Here's kind of a frou-frou one we did. Would have been cool if I had thought to, it's kind of like this one. But if you want to write your word inside or more than one word, if it's big like this. And then these are probably some of my favorites. Let's move this one out of the way. This one was a crazy one with some stripes. This one I did flower shapes inside of a heart. And then this one I just did a circle with stripes and then polka dots and circled around the polka dots. This one and this one are similar to this one that I did, which were they're more along the lines of what Dine has done. And then I showed you these two crayon ones. This one was super easy because all I did was take crayons and just draw hearts right on top of each other. I didn't try to draw them the same shapes. I drew some short and tiny and some big ones and wonky ones, just in different colors, and then added the water over that. And I think that's all. So I wanted to just show you these that have dried. Here was the first one I did, and the second one. That one I would say probably was not a good idea to do the red background because the pink and the red didn't show up as well. But that's the fun thing about this. You get to play today and then, like I said, create this weekend, make you some more. In fact, this one would have been cool with white little spirals. They could have been white roses, or just do a completely different background color like an aqua or a yellow, and then your reds would have shown up better. But once again, this one is my favorite. I just love those colors. These are Olivia's favorite colors. She really likes blue. TARDIS blue and aqua are her favorite colors, plus purple. And you do like this bright green
I
too.
do.
Let me see your other one. Let me show them.
I don't like that one.
That's okay. I like it. She did this one with crayons. So she's got the grid pattern with different colors and then put the scallops around it. But I just want you to notice the difference between the crayons and the oil pastels. These are a little bit more blendy, but you don't get this cool, fine, detailed line work that you can get with crayons. So experiment and use both of them in the same, on the same piece of paper. Just play around with it. Oh, that one's, I already love this one that she's doing. I'm gonna swing the camera around over there.
I'm almost done with it. What color should I make the background?
Maybe a light blue to set off that blue, or a lavender, or that lime green that I love. I don't know, use the one you want to use.
I think I'll use blue again.
Can I don't even know if I actually have this in the shot.
Oh, I've got some orange on it.
Nope, I've had it in the... Oh, I love that. Oh, that one's good.
I love blue. It makes me happy.
Oh, I should have let you use this one. That was that one is a lot darker.
Ooh.
Do you want it that dark?
That's fine.
Pull it up a little bit closer towards that yellow. There we go. Sorry about that, y'all. We're not actually great cameramen.
We're still learning.
That's cool. So pull all yours together.
I think my purple and orange one is my favorite.
I love that one.
I just think it's a very cool color combo.
All right, I'm going to straighten this out, and hopefully you'll get to see all of these hearts that we've done. And hopefully they'll give you some ideas of what you can do. Let's put this one underneath. Push yours up under there.
Yeah, you've moved it in such a way now you can see on the screen.
Oh, is it right?
It's just you can't see mine.
Oh.
It's okay.
No. I want yours to be seen too. But I want mine to be seen more. Just kidding. Okay, well, I am going to turn the camera back around. So, we gotta flip. Oops, there we are. We're so backwards. It's weird. So, thank y'all for being with us live. And like I said, please tag me. Make some pictures of your kids' Valentines, their gym Dines, hearts. They don't have to be Valentines. But make some pictures and tag me on Instagram at Masterpiece Society. And then I guess you just share it here on this page, and we'll be able to, if you give me permission, I will reshare them with everybody. And I'll probably put the ones that are shared here on Instagram as well, because I love sharing on Instagram. So thank y'all so much for joining us, and maybe we will do this again for, what's the next one?
Easter?
No, before that. Irish thing. St. Patrick's Day,
Oh,
because
yeah.
I'm Irish. Yeah. Okay. All right, we love y'all. Can't wait to see you again, and thanks for being with us. Bye.
Bye.